Chris Antello. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You're charged with going through a red light on Dean Street and Route 10. Do you remember this?
So I don't recall me driving the car. Maybe it was my husband. I never passes the red light, trust me. I'm
Was
not
it
a good driver, so.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
What, did-
He was dropping my only thing is that he was dropping my daughter at Classical High School. So I think probably he was coming back to the house to pick me up to take me to work. I think probably it was him.
Oh, so your husband gets up early, drives the kid to school, then he comes back and picks you up.
Yeah,
You got him-
because
yeah,
if he's not working, he has something to do, right?
You got him trained pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
So you work, he don't work.
No, he works in Hartford, in Connecticut.
Oh.
So we only see
That's-
each other during the weekend. So, but that day probably he wasn't. I remember him coming back for a few days. So I think he was the one who was driving the car, not me. Usually it's me the one who I'm by myself with the kids. So I do everything with the kids.
How many kids?
3,
Oh, how old are they?
14, 9, and 6.
Oh, God love you.
Thank you.
You got 3 kids and your husband works 90 miles from Providence.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to have a long marriage. He's there all week, right?
I like that.
So you see each other weekends.
Oh, yeah, I love
Oh,
it.
you're going to have a long marriage.
Oh, it's perfect. Trust me.
you like it, huh?
Yeah, because when he comes, I have 4 kids.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear that?
Yes,
What do you think of that?
true.
Trust me.
Let's take a look and see how
Sure.
see how it looks. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, the light just turned red and somebody went through the light.
Yeah.
That's him, huh?
Yeah, definitely it was him. I would never do that.
No, not you.
No, oh, no.
I can tell.
No, I have 3 kids, Your Honor, so I have to be a very good driver.
So he already dropped the kids off at the school.
He already dropped my daughter at school because the other
Yeah,
two,
she
they
goes to
take the
Classical.
bus. Yeah.
Well, let me see. Your husband works in Hartford. You're
Yes.
alone all week taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
You're working. You got 3 kids.
Yeah, I work here for the Providence Schools Department.
You got a daughter that you're going to be sending off to college pretty soon. So
Oh, yeah, sure.
this demands severe punishment, Inspector Carrigan. This demands something real bad. We're going to teach her a lesson, the kids and the husband and everybody else, right?
Yeah, I'm going to have the husband get a job closer to home.
All right, I'm going to charge you $35 court cost.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
I
and-
appreciate it.
When you go home, you tell your husband, say, you don't know the tough time I had with that judge. He was so mean, he was yelling at me, and I made a plea, and I just broke the judge down, and I saved you $50.
No, actually, I'm going to tell him that I paid the $85 and he has to pay me back. How about that?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, husbands, how would your wife react if she was given this life choice? That you would be working 90 miles away, that she would be mainly raising the kids alone, and that she would only see you on weekends. Would her reaction be like this?
He's there all week, right?
I like that.
So you see each other weekends.
Oh, yeah, I love
Oh,
it.
you're going to have a long marriage.
Oh, it's perfect.
Let's be honest. Your bride would probably jump at that option, right? And while you're being honest, admit it, so would you. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and the marriage last longer. It's not wrong. It's just true.
Jose DeLone.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Mr. DeLone, you have 2 parking tickets. They're both for parking in a prohibited area. What do you want to tell me about them?
I was parked, originally I was double parked outside of the mall. I was picking up my beautiful wife right there.
Where is she?
Oh, he learned. He learned today, Judge.
Well,
You
yeah.
threw all of that out there.
All right.
huh?
And I was picking her up, so I was nervous about that, you know. And I was double parked at first. The officer came and parked behind me, and he was like blaring on his horn, so I assumed he wanted me to move out of the double park. So I parked like at the sidewalk, and my son had got out his car seat and came to the front seat. He was sitting with me while I was waiting for her. So I'm telling the officer,
It's her fault.
it's pretty much her fault.
She was a minute ago. My beautiful wife. Now it's her fault. Boy, this changed fast.
And the son jumping out of the car seat.
Yeah.
It was my fault the whole time. I hate the parking lot in Providence. It's small. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it was my fault, and I asked him to come to the front to
You
pick
came
me
here
up.
to take the blame. He blamed first you. Now he's blaming the baby. Who else? Maybe it's Inspector Quinn's fault.
No. Well, the baby was out of his car seat.
The
so I
baby's
was
7.
Trying to tell the
He's 7.
officer,
He's not like
let him
1.
get back into his car seat, and he just started writing the ticket. And by the time that he wrote that ticket, I was like, all right, so now that you wrote the ticket, can I still wait for my wife here? So he started writing the other ticket.
The tickets are numbered consecutively. They gave him two tickets at the same time. They're both $30 tickets.
I could see the officer thinking the motorist pulled over and just delayed or whatever like that, thinking that he was, just buying some time or something. I could see the confusion on the officer's part, but also I could see the motorist, the officer behind him blaring the horn, figuring, let me get out of the travel lane, let me push over.
Right.
The issue over there, Judge, is just a constant hassle over there. The mall security calls all the time. The officers have to go over there. There are 13 signs posted, no parking, no standing, no idling, nothing, because of the Homeland Security. The train tracks are underneath. That's why we can't allow any of the vehicles hanging around up there.
Makes sense.
But it seems to be a part where people are using to drop off and everything. And
Right.
but then you're subject to the tickets.
And there's no sign
Don't start with
in
that.
the immediate area.
Don't
fine.
start with that. I already told him, don't.
Throwing that out
Don't.
there.
There's one there, there's one there.
Do
Get it.
Like at the end of the corner.
you work at the mall?
No.
Oh, you were shopping? You were shopping?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
However, he was targeted. Not one other person got a ticket. And then he said to the officer, you're not going to give anyone else a ticket? And I said, you better be quiet.
Well, like I had said earlier, I could see the officer when he was beeping to you to tell you to move out of there, you pulling over.
Yeah.
Then unfortunately, your luck's that bad, your 7-year-old wants to jump out of the car seat.
Right.
So me as the police officer, I think, okay, now you're messing with me. Now you pulled over, now you're trying to buy time because I know you're waiting to pick someone up.
Right.
The signs are there. That's why I said. And, Your Honor, that's why I said I'll move to dismiss because I can see the confusion between both the motorist and the officer at that time. Because it's a terrible situation over there. I don't know. They're going to try to block it off or whatever. It's the Homeland reason underneath because of the
Yeah,
trains. That's
that
why.
doesn't cross my mind whatsoever.
Up. We have a rule here. You know what the rule is?
Quit while you're ahead.
Once you win your case, don't talk anymore. All right? Because you started off by saying we're guilty, right? Now, if you want to keep it up, Inspector Quinn may change his mind. Is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When this case started, I thought Jose was going to be a candidate for the Ziggy Quinn Smooth Talking Husband Award.
I was picking up my beautiful wife.
My beautiful wife. Well played, sir. But then I realized that Mr. DeLone had not read the Ziggy Quinn Marriage Survival Handbook or the oh-so-powerful Chapter 6. When is it okay to contradict my spouse in public? The sad but true answer is a single word. Never.
There's no sign
Don't start with
in
that.
the immediate area.
Don't start with that. I already told him, don't.
Throwing that out
Don't.
there.
Ouch. Please, please, please read the book, Jose. Not just because it will make me a little richer. Read it because the wisdom in it will make you a lot richer. Especially Chapter 9, Regaining Your Manhood. Available wherever fine books are sold.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.